Alright, sup guys, this is Desro. This is the second part of, what the hell? This is the second part of my guide series. You guys donated some money for me to do those guides. I wanted to do those guides anyway at some point, but it was extra motivation, and lately I haven't let you guys down, so this is the second guide. It's coming out on Thursday. On Friday there's going to be the PvP guide. I still haven't decided which build I want to do, and I hope this guide is going to help you guys just, you know, have a build order. So basically these guides are for also my students. You know, if you're interested in coaching, learn this build first, come to me after. We'll be saving a lot of time and you'll be saving money, and we'll just get better in general. So there'll be the notes for you guys on the website, desrowfighting.tv. The link will be in the description below on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Also, I've been pretty good at uploading a lot more content, so if you're just watching this only for the guide, well, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube because there should be more stuff coming up. So here we're doing 2 proto boosts on the Nexus, pretty standard stuff, trying to align my probe, but I'm struggling a little bit. And so you want to scout for proxies on certain maps, 2-player maps, King Sejan Overgrowth, and Foxtrot. You want to scout because sometimes they'll proxy barracks and things will get dicey. You want to do 15. You want to do 15 gas, double gas. So the thing about the double gas versus Terran is we're going to put 1 on each, which is not that expensive, and so it gives us the opportunity to get more money for everything else. So yeah, so go the Panon on 17, not the best positioning. I usually like it here, but I was late, and when you're late to make a Panon, you should try to make it as soon as possible and not mess with it. Now here we're 1 on each gas, right, and we're gonna make the Zealot as usual. Some of you guys watch the stream, so you know why I mean that. So you make the Zealot because you don't want to get eBay blocked by an SCV. You know, they start building an engineering bay and then you can't put down your Nexus. I forgot to put a Terran AI. But anyway, so here, so what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 on each gas after we cancel this out. So we're just, and actually after you have 16 in the minerals, that's when you start rallying on minerals, or you start rallying people for the gas. So it lines up that way actually. So Chrono the Mothership Core, we'll put 1 here, and then we'll be at 16 soon enough. I like the spawn on here. You can put stuff on the low ground if you want. If you wanna, because sometimes it might scare them that you're trying to hide something. Then we get the probe, then we get the stalker, and then we get the mothership core as soon as we can. And we'll put 3 on each now. Warp gate as soon as we can, which is gas and warp gate. Alright, so the mothership core, you don't want to go too far out. You want to be careful of the reapers. You want to put on probes. And then we'll be making a stalker as soon as we can, as soon as this stalker is over. Actually, no, take that back. It's the robo at 450, so we're a little bit late on the robo. Okay. So we got that. We're making probes. And another stalker. Alright, nice. Chrono probes again. And then after that, this part is quite greedy. I usually go 3 gate before anything, and you can definitely do that if you train your friend and you know he likes to stem timing. The 3 gate's gonna make things a little bit easier, but with 3 stalkers you should be able to have enough to hold your ground. 550, you want to be taking both gases, chrono probes again as soon as I can, and you want the stalker down at the natural. Kill the rocks because sometimes you'll misclick on them and that'll be very sad. You want 2 observers. 3 is too much gas for the build we're trying to do. You get, we're gonna fill up the gases, trying not to mess that close patch. You know, if they have 2 on the close patch, you should try to pick from the middle. And then at 640, you want the robo bay. So we've got the robo bay. We want another observer, and we want another panon, And we want more Chrono Boost on probes. And at 7 minutes, we want the Twilight Council. We want the Twilight Council, and we want more gates, while making sure that we're not cutting probes. So my gates will be able to go down now. One gate at 720 actually is when you add more gates. And then my Twilight Council is going to be ready soon. Twilight Council builds a little bit quicker than the Robo Bay, 15 seconds quicker. You're supposed to start Blink before Colossus. I guess it's about the same time, right? So Colossus and then Blink. Colossus and Blink will be your priority of Chrono Boost. Just like that. Alright, so at 8:15 is when you want to add double forge. Oh wow, I've only had 2 on each. That's not good. Double forge, not the greatest positioning because I'm blocking myself from defending here. So those are little things to keep in mind. I want another plan on because we're going to be supply block for the next Colossus, which is a tragedy. And once you're at 20 here, you kind of want to stop. So you want to make sure you get everything out. Get the Colossus, although it's supply block for a tiny bit. And you want to get the sentries at 72 supplies. So. Yeah, having 2 on each gas screwed up my gas intake. And at 9:30, depending on how you're defending, depending on what the turn is doing, you either add more gates if you have to defend, or you grab a third. And after adding those gates, then you commit to whatever you didn't commit. So if I added the gates, then I expand. Sometimes you'll have to make a little bit more units than that, and you won't be able to commit. And you should also not get more than about 6 stalkers. Right? Supply block right now. Unless, I was gonna say unless I made a plan on here, but I didn't. Making a few zealots for your Sentry Colossus is key. Having this guy on patrol also helps. Getting range before getting a third Colossus is usually my rule of thumb. See some zealot, nice. Transform your gates. And so the next step after that, once you've got Blink, once you've got a decent amount of Colossus, you can start chronoing the upgrades. You want to be starting 2-2 at 11:50. You want to be starting charge at and then this meantime, then you can start, like, as soon as you feel like you have enough units, then you can start rebuilding probes. It always depends on what the other guy is doing. Your observer, one at the front to see when he's attacking, this one to keep track of his medevacs. And so the third's finished, we want to start charge. Charge at 11:10, so I was a little bit late. And these bad boys, I think I chrono boosted them, so they're going to be ready a little bit earlier. I don't think you even need to chrono boost them if you get them on time and everything goes smoothly. And from that point on, you know, more zealots. You shouldn't lose your stalkers because you can't really afford the gas if you want to keep a steady production of Colossus. We're going to cut some probes to get the Colossus. And then at this point, then you just need to add extra gates to defend whatever is coming at you. Adding the gas here is not recommended unless you see them grab an orbital, just because you want to survive the SCV all-in. And that's basically it, guys. That's the build. Double forge, 6 gates, add more gates, charge dots coming up soon. Always chrono the Twilight, always chrono the Robo. You can remake some stalkers if you lose them, but like if you lose your stalkers, you know you're in trouble. And one rule of thumb, if you're fighting, right, and let's say like all your zealots die, you're fighting, and then it's your stalkers that are taking damage versus the Terran. That's a sign that you shouldn't be you shouldn't be fighting. Like, stalkers are so expensive gas-wise that zealots should always be in front of them to tank the damage to fight. Zealot with Guardian Shield, you know, Zealot already has 1 natural armor. With Guardian Shield, that's 2 armor. And then with, let's say, 2-2, then your Zealot has 5 armor. A Marine does 6 damage, 7 with an upgrade. So you have 5 armor versus 2 damage. So your Zealots become increasingly, like, insanely good. And yeah, that's basically the build. Supply block here and holding a lot of money, but so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a good build. The notes are going to be on the website. Not sure what build I'm going to do in PvP. Maybe Blink, maybe 3 Gate, something not too complicated. If you're hallucinating versus Zerg and versus Terran, always pick the Sentry that's maxed out on energy. It's usually pretty simple to see. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and have a good time.